Otherwise,
Hey, neither one of us is going to tell you how to date. I
That's
promise.
right. That's right. But we are going to ask you, so our question of the day is, would you ever go on a reality show to find love? I mean, you have experience.
You've already answered that question.
Yeah.
Yes, no?
Good strategy, bad strategy? What do you think?
Yes and no.
Yeah.
Because although I didn't find love, I found like the best friendships I could
There you
ever find. And that's
go.
love in a different
Nice.
sense. Like,
That's
yeah,
right.
no girlfriend, but I got best friends for life.
I
so.
love that. I love it. I love it.
Good stuff.
All right. Well, that's it. That's all we want to know. I'm kidding. The Love Island franchise became such a popular show here stateside. What initially attracted you to doing a show like this?
I got the DM, and I've seen my sisters watch it a couple times. So I sent it to the group chat, and they started going crazy, like voice memo, voice memo, voice memo. So I was like,
From your sisters?
oh, yeah, from my sisters.
Are they
Yeah,
older
I have
or
3 of
younger?
them.
Oh my
both
gosh.
Older, 2 younger, and I was just like, going to Fiji, beautiful women, I can't
Yeah.
say no. I was just modeling and working out all the time, so I was like, I can take a break from that and go see it. So.
I can tell that that's what you were doing beforehand, modeling and working out.
I
That
know.
doesn't surprise me a bit.
Says you.
Did you go back and look at other seasons of Live Island, like did a little research?
I watched the first 3 episodes of season 6. That
Yeah.
was my perspective. Like, you go in there, you just kick it,
Yeah.
you talk to Shorty, you know what I'm saying? Real simple. I didn't see a single challenge, I don't think, besides like very basic ones. So when those came out, I was, taken aback. But yeah, I'm glad I didn't watch it. I would have maybe not done
Because
it.
is there really anything you can do or anyone can do to prepare to go on a show like that?
No, it's just dissociation, honestly.
Right.
You kind of just like pull out of yourself and come back in.
Sort of pull out of your body, look and say, okay, there I am doing the thing.
Kissing random people.
I mean, someone's got to do the hard
Right,
work.
Tuesday night from our soul.
So, that used to be in high school, but I did meet my husband by being very fresh and sliding into his DMs, so I know about sliding in DMs. There is success. For folks who are not completely immersed in the show, there is a show within the show.
Yeah.
The Beyond the Villa. Explain to folks a little bit what that is.
It's kind of like a more realistic look of our lives outside of things. It was a lot of fun to film it. Obviously, it gets chopped up a little bit differently, but it was a lot of fun to film it.
Yeah. Okay, so would you say it gives a more accurate depiction of who you are as a person? when you go beyond the villa?
For some.
Fair.
some.
That's
Yeah.
fair. That's fair.
A lot of people who watch the show have a lot to say. Like, there's a lot of opinions. This show generates an enormous amount of online feedback. Ahead of season 8, the show itself actually posted on Instagram, the Villa runs on good vibes.
Yeah.
So does this community. We love seeing all of your reactions and opinions and debates, but everyone deserves to feel safe and respected. This is a space for fun, not negativity. Keep it kind, keep it positive, and remember, this is Love Island.
Yeah.
Right?
Knowing what folks online say about things like this, what are your thoughts about the show putting that out on social media?
First was a comment, where was you when I needed you?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm very glad they put that out, because it gets, like, I've gotten some crazy shit, but my friends have gotten even worse, and it's like, you wouldn't even believe what they can say.
Do you read all the
Really?
comments, good and bad? Do you not?
Yeah, it depends what type of mood I'm in. Sometimes I'm like, oh, let's just see, and then sometimes I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah.
It really depends.
Yeah, I mean, even for us, we are not nearly as famous as we're not famous at all. But I think it's in human
tough.
nature. You're like, oh, she likes my hair. Oh, he likes my hair. Oh God, and then you look at all the bad comments.
Yeah.
You're like, I hate my life, and I never want to do television again. It's really hard.
Yeah,
No,
it's
they-
disheartening.
Yeah. So what advice would you give to this season's Islanders?
I would think the most important thing is to know who you are and have people around you that know who you are. Not yes men, but people that will always call you out on your BS. And don't listen to the internet, because they don't know you, and you're never going to convince anyone. Like, I tell people, like, you could say, today I saved 10 dogs. And they'd be like, oh, no cats? You didn't save no cats?
Right,
Oh, you
right.
hate cats? Okay.
Right,
Or like, I love pancakes, I hate waffles.
Right.
All right.
Oh, he hates
Yeah,
waffles.
exactly.
Yeah.
So you can't please anyone. The more you try to, it's just going to backfire.
Right.
So just, stay true to who you are, but don't let that not make you grow. That's
Right.
what I say.
You're also a big reader.
Yeah.
So in addition to working out and modeling, reading as well, something that you got into during the pandemic, you've now got a book club.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Look at you. You
tell
and
us about
Oprah
the book club
love
and tell
this.
us what you're reading. What are you reading right now?
Well, now we're reading ACOTAR. It's a little slow at the beginning, but
Okay.
I'm starting to love it.
Okay.
I'm a Lucian fan, if you know, you know.
I don't.
I
but
don't
I'm
know.
Happy
You gotta read
to.
it. You gotta read it.
What
It's
is
like
it? What
it's
is it?
fantasy.
Okay.
A little. Apparently, it gets spicy, but yeah.
And are you all over the genres? Is
Yes.
it all fantasy,
Yeah.
or do you do?
So before, during COVID, it was a lot of self-mastery, stoicism, Ryan Holiday. And then when I started my book club, you know, they were voting. So I was reading mystery, classics, fantasy, like everything under the sun because of them. And it was just, I read some of the best books I've ever read because of my book club. So
Is that right?
Wow.
So
Yeah,
they interact with you. This is like a whole other
Oh, yeah. Weekly
outlet.
questions, lives, yeah, all that.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
Huh. I like this.
Go figure.
I like a new
And the Ryan Holiday stuff is good stuff. The Stoicism books are excellent.
Ball,
Excellent.
yeah.
Excellent. Okay, so you moved from Seattle to LA. You were on an episode of St. Dennis. You're keeping
Yes,
very
I was,
busy. You've
yeah.
also been doing some work behind the scenes. Tell us about it.
Of what?
Scripted versus
Like
reality.
reality, yeah.
Doing
Oh.
scripted versus the Love Island
That's a
stuff.
good question. Honestly, St. Dennis was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It was, granted, it was just, you know, a guest star, but honestly, I like reality more because I can just be myself. At the same time, though, after you're yourself, you kind of leave it up to them to show the
decide.
world who you are.
To decide
which
which
is
version, yeah.
exactly.
Right.
That's the toughest part, honestly. So I really like the scripted because it's like you're a character, and you know they can only edit it the one way.
Right,
But
right.
yeah, reality is a lot of pros and cons for sure. But at the end of the day, I'm just grateful for the experience because now I get a platform to share books, fitness, mental health.
Great.
So that's all I can do
Love
with
it.
You get offered a chance to be on CSI or Law and Order, or you can go be on another reality show. What do you do?
That's a great question. Low-key depends on the reality show. Because Traders low-key sounds so fun. I'm not gonna lie.
Such a good
Traders,
show.
I was gonna say it depends on the reality.
Yeah.
If they call you, if Traders calls you,
Yeah, next
let me
year
know.
maybe.
I might go in there with you.
We'll find him in the library reading for his book club.
Exactly.
Hello, traitors.
Yes, exactly. That's right. Jeremiah,
be a
thank
sick
you so
background,
much.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you so much.
Oh yeah, thank you for having me.
Don't leave.
Oh, stay. Thank you so much. I'm sorry you have to leave now. You
Kicking me
can
out.
keep up with Jeremiah on Instagram and TikTok at Find Jeremiah. But he's still on the couch,
He's
I
still
swear.
here.
I
Still
swear.
here. And your book club. The book has been announced. So
Yes.
do it home.
Do it.